Europe has seen some rough times this year, with the European Union economy finding itself in danger of being wound up between superpowers US and China. And most recently, the US even said that it views Europe as weak and not a reliable ally. But there are some dissenting voices as well. Lars Holter is with Deutsche Welle and joins me from Berlin. Good evening, Lars. Tell us the parameters that the experts are looking forward at this point with this regard, and also tell us where do they find good news, Lars?
Well, they're starting with wealth and growth, and particularly looking at growth. They argue that often official data doesn't adjust for inflation, for currency exchange effects, and for population growth. And taking in these factors, they're finding that, yes, economic growth is slower in Europe than it is in the United States, but that the difference stood at 30% in 2002 and only grew to 34% last year. So that's a rather moderate development, not a seismic shift. And yes, the US is more dynamic and more innovative, but not to the extent that we often hear. Also, looking at wealth, the experts here look at the median income, not the average, which is often distorted by extremely wealthy people. The median gives a better look at what most people experience. And for the US, median wealth clocked in at $124,000 per capita. And that is far behind France, and it's about on par with Italy and Spain. For Germany, we don't have exact comparables because data is taken differently, but we do see the year-over-year change, and it shows that for Germany, wealth is rising too, albeit slowly.
Also, Lars, tell us, are there any non-economic factors in the report as well?
Yes, there are. Of course, mostly these economists do look at the economic data. That's what most people worry about, and that's what has been dominating the news as well. But they're also looking at life expectancy, a data point of great interest to every single person, I'm sure. And looking at that, we see the US at 79.6 years, on par with Europe, but we see Germany far ahead with 81.7 years. So there are some factors certain countries still excel at, and for Germany it happens to be life expectancy. Tied to that is partially the stability and quality of the healthcare system.